What's up, everyone? It's Harry. Today is March 23rd, Wednesday, and I'm going to be doing another Aircrete test. Today I want to try a different soap solution. I'll be using the same Dawn Ultra, but I want to try a 1 to 100 parts. Yesterday I tried 1 to 50, and I seem to have gotten the same density foam. I don't know if it's going to be stronger than the 35 to 1 or not, but we have to let that cure, and it's curing still. So meanwhile, I want to do another test trying a different ratio. But before we do that, I want to show you some of the things I've been working on some the artwork pieces that I make. So first I want to show you my dome here. This is a cardboard model of the dome home I want to build. So this would be the main entrance, and the design here is meant to be 22 feet tall and 33 feet in diameter. So here on the sides I'm looking to make rooms. So these rooms would be about 11 feet long and 11 feet wide on the inside, 11 by 11. And I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those rooms. This would have 2 floors, 11-foot high ceilings. This would have a balcony here, and that would go to the room on the top. And so anyway, this is my design that I've come up with so far for my dome home, and it's based on Dome Gaia's designs that they have on the website. The only difference is, besides this piece I made different from their design, is I took their arches and just extended them out further so that they can be individual rooms, or for whatever, bedrooms or living rooms or dining rooms. So that's the dome. Here is a little structure I was playing with. It's Leonardo da Vinci's bridge design, and I saw someone on YouTube make a little shed in his yard using 2x4s. So I want to try the design out. So I just cut some sticks that size and put them together, and it's just a leverage. Everything's leaning on one another. And so anyway, that's pretty cool, and you can make that really big. You can make that a really big structure. This is some artwork I do. I make some geometries, and this was done on my laser machine. These are just some samples I was trying out. This was my Kundalini with the chakras. It's just a design I was playing with. There's a couple of other pieces I've made. This is my earring tree stand. You put your earrings on there, and those hose there. So anyway, that's a little earring tree stand, a flower of life design. A Taurus sends you some good vibrations, aligns your chakras. This is another earring tree stand that I designed, and you can see it has a little birdie cage, a little birdie flying out. This is my city. It took me like 10 hours to design this on the computer, and then I cut it out. I have a background so that what you see in white when it's hooked up correctly lights up in the dark, so everything white would be lit up. It looks really cool. So anyway, that's some of the things I'm working on, and some of the things I've made. So now we're going to do some Aircrete. Okay, so yesterday I did 1 cup soap solution to 50 cups water. Today I want to double the water. So I'm going to do a 1/2 cup of soap for the 3 gallons of water that it would come out to. So let's get this going. Just dumping my water in here. Just using these to measure a gallon. So yesterday I had 3 gallons of water to 1 cup of soap. So today I'm going to do 3 gallons of water to a 1/2 cup of soap. This is a 1/2 cup. Give it a good stir. Make sure the soap solution is mixed in well with the water. See how that soap sticks so well? That's what I think it's doing to the cement. I think it's sticking, and the viscosity is so loose that that's making it weak. Because yes, it doesn't come off your fingers. So you really rinse it good with water. And this whole solution is slippery. So anyway, that's why I'm thinking that's my issue. So I'll try it out again. See how it goes. So that's my soap solution. I'm going to get that pumping through the soap solution pump here. So I had some solution in the line before, so I'm letting it cycle through. This is the valve open all the way, and now I'm closing it. And this is no air on here. So I'm going to see now what happens when I put air on. That's no air. It's like super runny. It's got no density to it. And that's air on. You see the difference? Turn the air off. It's like liquidy. See it? Just pours. And this is with the valve I mean, barely cracked open. It's barely open here, the valve. The valve here is barely open. So I'm going to turn the air on. And see, here's the difference. So I'm going to try this. It still feels as strong as the other one, and it's less. The foam feels like yesterday's. And I used half the amount of soap this time. I can't see it being much difference. I mean, I don't know, we gotta figure this out. It feels the same to me. And you saw what I did. Okay, so I just emptied the bucket out. I'm going to do a fresh batch of foam. I'm going to do the whole process again. And make sure everything's in view here. That's good enough. Okay. So, I have my two valves, my soap solution valve and my air valve here. These are the lines, these are the valves. That's closed, that's closed. So everything's off. And look, I'm going to just, this is where the valve is angled, where my finger's pointing. This is what I'm doing. It's like 1/8 of an inch of a turn. Okay. So we're going to have the soap solution come out. Here's the soap solution. It feels like water. It's heavy. I'm going to shut the valve. It's closed. It's just barely cracked open here. I'm trying to get the least amount of soap solution. So here. It's like water. Now I'm going to turn the air on. Okay. There. I'll turn the valve, the air valve off a little to get rid of the sputtering. So here it's smooth. No sputtering. Yeah, it's like shaving cream. I think I will shave with this next time. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to fill up my bucket with this foam. It's coming out smooth. The sputtering's gone. If I crack the valve open a little bit more, it sputters. You see what it's doing to the foam? So I'm going to shut it until that goes away. It's gone and it's making smooth looking foam. And the soap solution valve is barely open. Okay, you know what, just for the heck of it, I just want to see what happens if I crank the soap solution button on. Crank it open. So the air's off. I'm just playing around here. I just want to see what happens. Okay, look at that. That thing is cracked way open. And not supposed to be open that much. Wow, that is some heavy foam. Yeah, it's got so much more liquid in there. Oh, my hair's still on. It has so much more liquid. You can tell how much heavier it is. Anyway, that's supposed to. This is not supposed to be what we want to use. This was just me messing around. This is the one it feels so much lighter. This is the one I'm going to mix in with my cement. Okie dokie. So I'm going to do the same thing I did yesterday. I'm going to fill this container up to this line. It's approximately 1.5 pounds of concrete. Okay, so here's 1.5 pounds of concrete, same as I did yesterday. Now I have to get water. Supposed to be 2 cups, so 4 of these, and then 2 cups. That's what I used yesterday. Okay. I'm supposed to have gotten a spatula to make this easier. Let's see, the cement still needs a little more water for what I want. As dry as this looks, you gotta add very little water because it'll get away from you quickly. Where you end up having to add cement. Okay, so this is my cement mix. This is the way I mixed it yesterday. Whoop, uh-oh. There we go. Okay. So that was 2.5 cups of water. I added to about 1.5 pounds of cement. So right now, this cement is mixed the same way as yesterday, and this one is almost fully cured. It's solid. I could still feel the heat. So this was just Portland cement and water, the same as this. Difference is now I'm going to put the foam in here. So I'm going to do my 2-hand scoop. 1 hand scoop and another. It's the same way I did it yesterday. feel it blending in with the foam. It's getting looser. Which I'm gonna go with the hands. Maybe I can get in here better. Okay. I'm just squeezing it between my fingers to get some of the clumps out. And trying to get this foam blended in as much as possible with the cement. It does feel a little different than yesterday, the foam. Okay, so try this. I don't know, if you're going to do the cement like I'm doing and use your hands, you're better off using rubber gloves. Otherwise, you're going to have some rough skin for a day or two. I don't mind the rough skin. Okay, so that's a new batch of Aircrete with a 1:100 ratio. 1 part soap, 100 parts water. The soap honestly felt the same, the density of it. So yeah, let's see what happens. Alright, I'll be making another video when this stuff cures, unless I decide to come up with another test I want to do. Alright, this is Harry signing off. Catch you later. I have cement on my hands and I have to turn the camera off. Found something.